Hey, I didn't show it to you backwards. I thought it was backwards, but I'm backwards. I was all messed up. So the formula that I showed you on the screen, I'll show it to you again. Where'd I put my notebook? Holy cow. I'm sorry, I'm not at my house. So I'm having to just do this. I'm trying to improvise. I'm in a different location right now. But to me, it all looks backwards, but it isn't backwards. Excuse me, to you. So the future quantity is equal to the current quantity times the exponential growth of with the growth rate and time. That's the way you say it in English. But it's n equals n sub 0 times the natural number e raised to the k times t. N is equal to the future quantity, n sub 0 is the current quantity, e is the natural number of 2.71828, k is the growth rate, t is the time in years. So in our mathematical equation, the numbers that I gave you were for San Antonio was n sub 0, the current quantity, is equal to 1.2 million. K is the growth rate, is 2%, according to Forbes magazine. For this formula, that K, 2% is right there, is the K. So that 2% needs to be written out in decimal, in decimal form, 0.02. The time in years is right there, right next to the K's. It's K times T. Let me give you another, show you, put some parentheses around that, because you first, because of the math rules, you first need to multiply these two. You got to make sure you know what that number is, and then you got to take the exponential and add in the exponent, e to the kt. All right, so that is k, time in years. I'm sorry, 2%. K is the growth rate. T, time in years, is 10 years. So we've set up, here's the, given the current population of San Antonio, what is the population in 10 years with a growth rate of 2% per year? All right. So N is equal to 1.2 million times E raised to that 0.02 times 10. All right. So let me just help you out. 0.02 times 10. I said do that first, right? 0.02 times 10. What is that? Well, I'm going to help you a little bit. 0.02 times 10. I'm just going to write 0.02 times 10 is equal to 0.2. Got it? Alright, so I'm just going to rewrite that formula. N is equal to 1,200,000 times e to the 0.2. Okay, I'm going to show you how I started off here. Here at the bottom. I'm doing it slow because there are a few of you that really don't know what's going on. So I'm trying to show you. Here's that, what I changed here. Okay, now there's nothing different from what I just showed you, except now I've just taken that 0.02 times 10, 0.2, and I put it right there. It's still e to the 0.2. Okay? How do I determine what e to the 0.2 is? Okay. Look on your calculator. I don't know if I can show you. I'm going to try. I have one calculator right here. It's the wrong calculator, I think. Well, can't show you right now. But usually on these, even on phone calculators, sometimes you can get a scientific calculator. And there will be a little letter E. Some of you already know what I'm talking about. Some of you don't have a clue what I'm talking about. Google it. You can Google what is e to the 0.0, 0.2. I don't know. I'm gonna ask Edge. What is the natural number raised to the 0.2? I'm just gonna ask. Oh yeah, I'm not connected to the internet right now. So the only way that I can do this is go on my calculator on my computer. Calculator. I have a calculator app. I can't show it to you. I'm sorry about that. I don't even know if I can get to it. I'm not hooked to the internet. Let me see here. That's interesting. Well, I think you're on your own, ladies and gentlemen. If you need some help with it, just let me know. Give me a holler. But look up e to the 0.2. Maybe you can do it just down in Edge. You know, yeah, you can type here to search. You might be able to do it there. And then you can definitely do it on Excel and on scientific calculators. There are scientific calculators on everybody's laptops, desktops, and you can get an app for scientific calculators. Once you do that, then you can figure out that number. And then all you do is once you get that number, you multiply it by 1,200,000. And then you know the future quantity of San Antonio, the future population. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy.